Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we are just going to cover what you should be doing as you prepare for the worldwide celebration coming out at the end of August. So the very first thing that you guys need to be doing is you need to make sure that you finish up the Prime Battle campaign for the Bringer of Destruction and Nightmares for the Boo and Bubbly Prime Battle LR. Now, I know a lot of people will say, oh, but it runs till the 8th of September. Once worldwide celebration starts, this is going to move to the back of your mind. You're not going to go and finish this up, especially if you're a little bit more casual. So please make sure that you finish this up as soon as possible. It's currently half stamina. You get a whole bunch of rewards, a whole bunch of stones that you can use to summon by finishing it. So please make this your #1 priority. Plus, they're actually pretty damn decent. Remember, 20 stones, 7 Kais, and a whole bunch of orbs refunded if you 100% this LR during the campaign period. And the 20 stones are just for getting it to LR status, so I highly suggest that you go and do that. The next thing that I suggest that you guys get onto in terms of farming during this period is the Ginyu Force team. So it's apparently been confirmed in V-Jump, and I did mention it the other day, but the Ginyu Force team is possibly getting an Easy A. Now, the Ginyu Force team may not get a Easy A every single member, but you get a free copy of the Tech Ginyu Force LR from awakening all of them and putting them to 100% potential. You get all their potential orbs and their copies from their events, and I will put a guide that I made in the description below for you guys to see if you need. But the Ginyu Force is going to be getting some kind of revamp during the Planet Namek saga, so please make sure that you go and attend to those guys as quick as possible. It shouldn't be too bad. You should be able to do one each day, and you can probably farm them during the event, but you might as well do it now while you can, or if you are looking for things to do. I know a lot of players haven't farmed them, so yeah. The other dupes of Tech Captain Ginyu will come from the Battlefield shop, so you'll have to go there if you want to rainbow out the unit, but I would wait on that just to see. We don't know how good he's going to be, and you don't want to use the Battlefield currency just yet. The very next thing that you guys need to make sure that you get done before the worldwide celebration starts is the awakenings, well, the 2 free-to-play units, Yamu and Spopovich and Gohan Teen, along with the Majin Buu Easy A area. So this Easy A area will disappear once the worldwide celebration starts, and obviously there are 5 pretty good free-to-play units that are in that Easy A area. I've highlighted Gohan and Yamu and Spopovich because they are the 2 new ones, but especially for newer players, I highly suggest that you guys go and get all of the units for this Easy A area and do this Easy A area. I have put a guide up to the Extreme Z area on my channel that will also be linked down below, but I highly suggest that you guys go and do this. It's also going to be super helpful for your box and help flesh out your Majin Buu Saga team. While we're discussing Extreme Z areas, there is another one you should focus on. So there is Raditz. Raditz is a free-to-play unit that you can get from this event, the low-class warrior Raditz Pride. And basically this is an incredibly good free-to-play unit that you can use for the World Tournament. If you are also looking to work on him further, you can also go to his Extreme Z area and awaken him. I do think that this is kind of like on the back end of things, but if you are new and you don't have a good World Tournament team, I definitely suggest picking up Raditz because he's definitely a good filler in. I still use him from time to time. He's really great, so yeah, definitely pick him up if you can. Now let's say you've done all that. Let's say you have finished everything and you are just looking to round out or complete your Dokkan account. The next thing I suggest is that you go and hunt the Dragon Balls. I know a lot of people don't like doing this, but it is half stamina and it is 4 times XP from the story, and so it's a great time to hunt the Dragon Balls and do a whole bunch of story related missions. Hunting the Dragon Balls is relatively easy. It is super simple. You just go and scan on the map. I have a video about hunting Dragon Balls. It will, yes, be in the description down below. and you guys are more than welcome to go hunt the Dragon Balls as much as you want. It drops treasure, it drops a whole bunch of rewards, there's tons of benefits, especially for new players, and so you might as well do it while you are going through the story or while you have some spare time at this point in time. So please, please, please try your best to get the Dragon Balls. I know it's not always the most appealing thing, but while it's half stamina, while it's 4 times XP, there's never a more beneficial time to get the Dragon Balls. It's one of those things that you definitely should farm. It's definitely something you should fill out. It creates team slots, it gives you team cost, it gives you stones, it gives you treasure. It's just a really, really good activity, especially for newer players to do, and it's relatively easy. Speaking of which, just doing the story in general is highly suggested. There's plenty things that you can get done while you are busy doing the story, like leveling links, but also it's just great for you to farm stones and get rank XP as a new player. It is a really good time because of the 4 times XP and the half stamina requirement. You can rank up so much and earn so many rewards from the story. It is ridiculous. So there we go, that is my Dragon Balls collected. But now what next? So you say, I've done all the Dragon Balls, I've done all of the missions there. Okay, well, have you got the strength Vegito? So the reason I say that is obviously a great free-to-play LR that a lot of players don't have, or that the grind is too much, or it takes too much stamina, or it's too difficult to do during a normal period. Now I highly suggest that you guys go and pick up the strength free-to-play LR Vegeta Blue, especially with the name change update, the same name update. He can now be used on so many more teams because he doesn't clash with other units. I've done a video on him, it's pretty much my most popular video, but I will link it below if you have trouble finding it. But there is essentially quite a process to it, but it's pretty straightforward. You just collect these Supreme Kai orbs from fulfilling stage requirements while you're doing the story, and then you trade those in for copies of Vegito while you also farm his Potara medals. It's pretty straightforward, but I have linked the video below if you need further details regarding the process. And yeah, I think he's great. I think you should definitely get him if you don't have him. He'll be great for you. And then finally, I've done everything else and my stamina is just filling up and I really don't know what else to do. Well, as always, I suggest link leveling and ranking up. So the very first video I did on this channel was about link leveling and ranking up, and I highly suggest that you guys go and take a look at that. But for lack of a better terms, now is the best time to rank up and link level. You have the half stamina requirement, you have the 4 times XP, so you can basically constantly rank up your profile, refresh your stamina, and just get to work on all of those links and change your units from being 5s and 6s to being 10s and 10s. But that is pretty much it from me, guys. This is kind of a priority listing, so just kind of work through all of the things I've said, and if you get to the end, you can rank up and link level. But as always, cheers guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, and bye.